What if I told you that everything you are seeing right now, from animations to sound effects, was entirely generated using only 2 tools? Are you all right, honey?
I got fired today.
Oh, honey.
I got fired today.
Oh, honey.
I don't know what I did wrong. We won't make rent this month.
Hey, we'll figure something out. Hey, my name is Mira, and I make AI animated stories for a living. In this video, I'll walk you through the exact workflow I use with Kling 3.0 and Nano Banana Pro to create AI animated stories like this, step by step. And make sure you stay until the end, because I'll also share a few tips and tricks that instantly make AI animations feel more polished and professional. All the tools and prompts I used are linked in the description below. We'll be using OpenArt for all our generations because it's an all-in-one platform with access to every AI model. Go ahead and open OpenArt, then click Image to get started. The first step in creating a solid AI animation is to design your main character. For this project, I'm using Nano Banana Pro, which is excellent for maintaining character consistency across multiple shots. For the main character, I wanted a tired teenage boy with a lean build, an oversized hoodie, and headphones around his neck. He looks calm and serious, with a look that's different from typical Pixar-style characters. In the settings, make sure the output size is 16:9 and adjust the resolution to your preference. After a few generations, pick the version that feels right for your story. Here's a trick I always use to keep characters consistent. AI works best when the image is clean and simple and with minimal distractions. Take a closer look at this image. Every detail from the lighting and colors to the pose gets picked up by the AI. To make that easier, I first generate a clean version of the character on a plain white background. To do that, I bring this image back into Nano Banana and place it in the Omni reference section. Now it's time to lock the character in. I refine him into a clean hero reference, keeping the same face and proportions with a neutral pose, simple background, and soft lighting. Take your time here. This image is the foundation for consistency across the entire animation, so make sure you're happy with it before moving on. With our hero reference ready, we can finally start generating our AI animations. Take a look at this first scene. This scene was made using Kling 3.0's start and end frame feature, which lets you create smooth cinematic movement between 2 moments. Here's how I set it up. Back in Nano Banana, I drag the character into the Omni reference section. For the prompt, I describe a wide exterior shot of a quiet suburban house in the early evening, with a car pulling into the driveway. The father is only hinted at, seen as a silhouette. Then hit create and wait for the AI to generate the image. After seeing the generation, I realized it could feel more cinematic if we separated the image to start and end frames. The start frame shows the neighborhood with no car in sight, and the end frame lands on the car parked in front of the house. To do that, I bring the first image into Omni reference and generate a wide neighborhood shot with the same soft evening lighting. Then I switch the prompt for the end frame to the same house but closer to the driveway, with the car parked and the father only seen from behind, shoulders slightly slumped. Once both frames are ready, head to OpenArt's Video tab, select Kling 3.0 Omni, and drag them in. The motion prompt is simply telling the AI how things move and how the camera behaves. In the first shot, the camera slowly pushes toward the house. In the second shot, the car pulls into the driveway as the camera follows. The final shot ends on the parked car with the father sitting inside. Now let's move on to the second scene. How I did this is by dragging in both the first scene image and our hero reference of the teen into the Omni reference section in Nano Banana Pro. This keeps the environment and character consistent, even though we're generating the teen's dad. For this scene, we're doing a close-up of the father in the car. Focuses on his face and shoulders, showing him tired and making sure he looks like he is the teen's dad. After generating, the image came out great. Next, we bring it into Kling to add motion. The motion prompt basically tells the AI how the character moves and how the camera behaves. In the first shot, we have a medium close-up on his face as he looks forward, then slightly downward. In the second shot, the camera shifts to a side profile as he turns slightly toward the window. In the third shot, he opens the door and steps out of the car. The result came out exactly how I wanted. By this point, you already know the full process, using Nano Banana Pro to generate images and Kling 3.0 Omni to bring them to life. Check out this next scene. I generated the image by prompting a tired adult man standing near the front door with his hand raised toward the handle, about to open it. I included both the father's close-up and the house image in the Omni reference to keep everything consistent. With this image, I bring it back into Kling and set up the motion. In the first shot, he's framed from the side as he inhales and holds, his hand trembling slightly. In the second shot, the camera focuses on his hand turning the doorknob and opening the door. Let me show a few more scenes that turned out incredible. Take a look. In Nano Banana Pro, I dragged in the teen hero shot along with the house image. For the prompt, I set it up so the teen is sitting at his desk, playing on the computer, with the monitor light reflecting in his eyes, headphones on, and his room softly lit. The reason why I included the house image was so it could understand the style of the house, the lighting, and the overall visual feel of the scene. Once the image is generated, I bring it into Kling to add motion. The first shot is a close-up of him playing at his desk. In the second shot, he pauses and glances to the side. The third shot shows him lifting one side of his headset, and the fourth shot captures his POV toward the slightly open bedroom door. The result is pretty cool. Now let's move on to the next scene, which continues the story. You might notice a duplicate head in the middle of the scene. It looks a bit off, but that's easy to fix in editing. Even if a generation isn't perfect, it can still be useful. In the AI world, we call this technique mining, which means pulling valuable frames or moments from imperfect results. The way this scene was generated is a bit different. Instead of starting from a single image, we use the Elements tab, so we can add multiple reference images for the AI. I grabbed these images from previous scenes by pausing at the right frame, right-clicking the video, and selecting Save Video Frame As. I did this for 3 keyframes, which we then place into the Kling's Element tab as visual references. With the images in place, I will set up the motion prompt. In the first shot, the father is looking down and the mother's arm around him as dad speaks. The second shot focuses on the mother's face as she leans in gently, reassuring him. In the third shot, the teen slides slightly against the wall, listening to their conversation. The fourth shot is a POV through the cracked door, showing the parents blurred on the couch.
I don't know what I did wrong. We won't make rent this month.
Hey, we'll figure something out.
Here is our last animation. This scene was generated in a similar way to the previous one using the Elements tab, but this time we created all the images we needed instead of grabbing frames. In Nano Banana, I used the teen hero shot and his computer image for consistency, then generated a few key images to cover all the important moments in the scene. All the prompts are linked in the description below. Bring all the images into the Elements tabs and set up motion. The motion prompt tells the AI what to animate and how the camera should move. For example, the first shot is a close-up of his eyes on the monitor. The second shot focuses on his hands typing. The third shot shows a side profile with the screen lighting his face. The fourth shot is an over-the-shoulder view of the screen. And the last shot pulls back to show him rubbing his tired eyes while the screen glows. Now, all the scenes we generated already look amazing, but we can make them better by adding sound effects. For this, I use 11 Labs, which is one of the best tools for creating high-quality audio. Just head over to 11 Labs, go to Sound Effects, and either browse their library or use the Describe a Sound feature to generate exactly what you need. Once you have your sounds, bring them into your editing software and layer them where they fit best. After adding all the sound effects and a bit of editing, the final animation should come together beautifully.
Are you all right, honey?
I got fired today.
Oh, honey.
I got fired today.
Oh, honey.
I don't know what I did wrong. We won't make rent this month.
Hey, we'll figure something out.
And that's the full workflow for creating an insane AI animation in a single evening. OpenArt makes it easy since it combines all the image and video models in one place. If you're ready to give it a try, all the tools and prompts I used are linked in the description below. If you want to learn how to create long animated stories completely for free, click the video on screen right now.